Welcome to this video on creating your ISO 19650 gap analysis report. Now that you've documented your findings, it's time to turn them into a structured report that summarizes the gaps and helps you prioritize your next steps. Let's dive in.
The gap analysis report helps you bring clarity to your compliance journey. Let's see why is it so important. It summarizes your finding from the self-evaluation and documentation phases, and it highlights the gap that requires action so your team can focus on what matters most. And it helps you track your progress over time, ensuring that nothing gets overlooked as you work towards compliance.
Generating your gap analysis report is simple. Let me guide you through the steps. Once you mark the statuses for each item, like complete or identified gaps, you can move to creating a report. Once all the items are updated, you can export them. But before doing that, you can filter the report to customize it based on your specific needs. First, select the detailed report, then apply filters like appointing party or lead appointed party, so you can filter by responsibilities or narrow down by statuses such as identified gaps. You simply have to enter the report's name and create it. Within few clicks, you have your gap analysis report ready.
Once you've generated your gap analysis report, it's time to make the most of it. And one of the great features that we can use is the auto version feature to keep your report up to date without any manual effort. First of all, you would go to the file manager and select the version of the document that you want to auto update. You can set the frequency, for example, every 4 days or weekly or bi-weekly, every Monday morning, for example, based on your needs. And you can add the team access list so that you can distribute it to the right people so that they can provide feedback. And you can even document a detailed email that shows them what they're expecting and what the attachment is on that email. And if you're on a paid plan, you can share your report with Plannerly so that a representative will review it. And also during your online progress sessions together, we'll make sure that you're provided with the right comments, suggestions, templates, everything you need to refine your processes. By automating the updates and sharing access, you'll always have the best communication and support so that you can more easily stay aligned with your compliance goals.
With your gap analysis report generated, shared, and automated, you are now ready to take the next step towards compliance. Here's what you do next. Start working on closing the identified gaps by focusing on the action items outlined in your report. Use Plannerly to track your progress, ensuring that tasks are being addressed and resolved efficiently. Periodically review the auto-updated reports and collaborate with your team and the Plannerly team for feedback and guidance.
Every step brings you closer to achieving your compliance goals. And with the tools that we provide you, the team by your side, you're really set up for success in this audit process. We'll see you in the next phase of your journey, which is getting audit ready. This is where we'll share some tips and tricks about what to expect in the audit process. We'll see you there.